Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your Daily Bite of Degen, episode number 549, coming to you from somewhere, nowhere, San Francisco. We are going to be doing a quick bite tonight as we are on the road. Twitter HQ, XHQ, getting the account back, and whatever we can do to help push that along and help push the growth of our account, maybe get some X insights into the subscription stuff, learn some of the more stuff about what they're coming up with, premium stuff. And is there any insights to anything with crypto and Twitter or X? I saw a post the other day where someone was asking about, should you call it X or Twitter? I think it was Stephen King. I think that's whose horribleness it was I saw. And because it was sort of funny of Stephen King just calling it Twitter. I'll call it whatever you want. I call it whatever I want. But at the same time, sorry, I have to text my grandma real quick that made it safe here. Because she was worried about that and wanted to know. But me personally, I have had the worst time ever. I still call it Twitter because it's just so ingrained after over a decade of calling it Twitter. And using a platform that someone bought, changed the name, and I still want to call it what it was before they bought it. Well, it was what it was when they bought it, and then they changed the name just recently. So I'm getting used to it. So calling it X, calling it Twitter. Maybe I'll call it X, but I still call it retweets. Retweet, repost, I don't know. But this is my biggest issue with getting banned on Twitter. As Twitter has, Elon wants Twitter to become X to become the everything app. A lot of projects and companies are following suit, and they're using X as the authorized login for it. And this is where the big problem came for me, and why I drove to San Francisco. I was in New York. Now I'm in San Francisco. Had some stops along the way. But we've started to add SocialFi, access to wallets via, some really cool account abstraction using Twitter. And if your Twitter account is banned or suspended, those SocialFi logins no longer work. And so for me, that was a very big factor in the fact that I, lost access to a few wallets and a bunch of other apps that I use with Twitter login. And so that had me sort of up in arms. And so I pay for everything under the sun for Twitter. And the fact that the support side of things is non-existent really sort of got to me. What really got to me more was the fact that all of the help links and phone numbers don't work. So I do with the only thing I can do if I'm on this side of the country. Why don't I just go to the source? So that's what I'm doing. And it is Taco Tuesday, so free tacos for free taco on Twitter. Player One Taco on Twitter. PLAYER, the number 1 TACO. Give us a shout out, to free taco, hashtag free taco. But we're gonna have some fun with it and expect some cool stuff. Why does it outside of the wallets? Twitter is where my audience is. Twitter is where I find all my friends. And the number one thing that's really horrible is that all your followers goes to zero, and you can't find any of your contacts you know, no new messages. You could only see like what was like in your little bubble, so you can't scroll and get any of your old messages. So it's that centralization part mixed with safety, you know, automated safety mechanisms. I was suspended from Twitter because a user reported me for avoiding suspension with a fake account. And I'm like, that's what? So, yeah. But also want to do a huge shout out to the sweep campaign on Galaxy. Please go do it. Go buy $1 worth of sweep um, on Pancake Swap. You know, do the few tasks and, you know, let's get it going. So please help us do that as we're trying to meet our goals for Twitter and for Binance. And this is going to be an amazing thing. Some really cool stuff in the news today. I don't know if you've seen some of the stuff with Citibank launching out on Avalanche, tokenizing assets. And Sweep is on Avalanche, was in a micro little space with Avalanche today. So gonna have to follow up with some of those people because we met some really cool new people. But if you are a project that's building on Avalanche, Base, Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, BSC, our newest chain, or on Ethereum, and you're getting ready to launch a token, please come talk to me, come talk to us. Let's partner. Let's build something amazing for you guys. Let's help you out. Let's do this. So that is it. On the flip side, we will talk more with you guys tomorrow. But literally, just wanted to give you some alpha on that. Also, we will send it out again once our Twitter is live. But grass. Get your ass in grass. CPU coin is the other big thing. Really would love to see some big movement on that. I think that you guys would really like to see what those bounds and gains do there. So, some cool stuff is coming up. So we will see you guys all on the flip side. And until then, do what you do. But we're going to end every episode like we end every episode. A quote with our words of wisdom and the greatest worst knock-knock joke on the face of the planet. But they are always the same. A closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. And with that, we wish you all a great night. Shout out and love to everyone. We're going to see who we can in San Francisco tomorrow, and we're going to have a blast. See you over at Twitter HQ. X marks the spot, I guess, now. So that is that. And lastly, as always, the greatest worst knock-knock joke that we haven't figured out a better one for yet. I don't think we're going to. But in honor of those that come before us and those that come after us, knock, knock. Who's there?